Hi everybody, I'm going to give you some tutorials about how to use Google Draw. We are going to be doing a lesson with Google Draw, but I want you to get familiar with it if you've never used it. If you have never used it before, there's going to be a third video in this installment to have you do some more challenging things than those of us that are beginning. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is go over to your Drive and you're going to select New. And then you're going to go down to More, and then you're going to select Google Drawings. Okay, from there, it's going to open up a document, and you're going to title this document Drawing Practice and put your last name on the end of it. The next thing I want you to do is go over to Insert Images. We're going to use something to draw from. You're going to search the web, and you're going to look up geometric shapes. And then from there, I want you to, something like this is fine, something like this is fine, especially anything that has a point. So I want you to use anything that has a point. So I'm going to go ahead and select this one. And then the next thing I'm going to do is actually make a copy of this. So while it's highlighted, I'm going to say Control C, Control V for paste, and I'm going to separate those. And I'm going to be tracing off of this one and pasting onto this one. So we're going to be tracing the outlines of these shapes. So these are good practices if you've never used Google Draw. So we're going to go over to Insert, and from Insert, you're going to select Line and go down to Polyline. Now, all you need to do is click, and this will start it. Mine shows a red dot, and I'm going to click on every point. You can see this line. That's what I'm outlining my shape with. I'm going to try to be as accurate as I can. And then if you've done it and enclosed the shape, you should get what used to be where the shape was, a covered of like a negative space or a blank space. You're then going to say select. It's going to highlight the box, and then I want you to drag it over to cover the one that you just traced. Now, you can leave it like this because this will give me a good idea of how well you were able to outline and trace it. Or if you want, you can start playing around with color. So I can go here to fill color, and I can just fill it in with a complete solid color. I can also change the outline of what I used to outline the shape with. And maybe I want a really bold, I'm going to go with a complementary color. Why not put some of our artwork knowledge in there, our art knowledge in there. And I'm going to change the weight of the line so it's really thick. And there we go. So I'm going to do all 4 of these shapes. Or I'm probably going to run out of time. So I'm going to just do one more, and I'm going to have you guys do actually a minimum of 3 shapes. And again, you're working from a copy, so I can see how well that you were able to do this. So we go over to Insert again. I select Line, go over to Polyline, and then start tracing. Oh, the one on my left is my tracing. The one on my right is where I am dragging and putting it. So this is just a brief tutorial. And again, you should get that negative spacing. We're going to select and then drag over. And then from there, I'm going to, if I want to fill it with the new color, again, I'm going to go with complements, and I'm going to outline that with a really bold yellow line, changing the weight of the line. And there's my second one done. Okay, so you have to do a minimum of 3. You can do a maximum of 4. And then once you've done that, you're going to, this is going to become an assignment, and you're going to turn this in with the assignment, the practiced geometric shapes.